Psalm 122 says, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord. For the past 20 years that we have called this place the house of the Lord, our meetings here have been made more comfortable year-round by a pair of 25-ton HVAC rooftop package units, which provide both heating and cooling to this space. In addition to our comfort, we rely on these two units to help protect and maintain our magnificent pipe organ, which could be damaged by wide temperature and humidity swings. In early May, we discovered that one of these two units was not working properly. A professional inspection revealed that both the cooling coils and the heat exchanger were no longer working. After discussing multiple options with our HVAC contractor and comparing several bids, the property committee concluded that our best option would be to replace the broken unit with a new high-efficiency unit of the same capacity. There have been a number of advances in HVAC equipment in the last 20 years that help them operate better, at a lower cost, and for a longer life. The unit we have selected provides multiple advantages in that it has a SEER rating of 15, an almost 32% increase from the 11.4 rating of the old unit. This rating translates directly into reduced electricity consumption, which year to year is one of the biggest budget items the church faces. It also has a variable speed fan that adjusts itself depending on the heat load at any particular time, once again reducing electricity and extending motor life. Another advantage is that this unit includes a humidifier for the warm, hot summer months. Simple biology tells us that our bodies perceive drier air as cooler air, so this feature will allow us to produce the same comfort level at a 2 or 3 degree higher thermostat setting, once again reducing electricity and extending operating life. The new unit, including installation, which will require a long crane lift, which the geeky side of me wants to be sure to come and watch, has a price tag of $42,230. We need and appreciate your support in order to complete this replacement before the dog days of summer outpace the single remaining unit's capacity for comfort. As we proceed into the full reopening of our church building, help us make you glad to come to the house of the Lord, regardless of the weather.
Part of the fundraising campaign, Wind, Sun, and Rain, is sun. This is a solar panel. Maybe everyone here knows that, but we want to put them on the church. And we want to do that because we can, and we want to do that because it serves a couple of really important goals. And one is environmental stewardship, because it uses a renewable energy source instead of a non-renewable energy source to generate electricity. Real simply, this panel will pull energy from the sun. It's created with superconductive properties inside, and it causes the electrons to kind of dance within it, and it generates current. And that may sound a little hocus pocusy, but it's really a very simple process. And these were invented a long time ago, but they were expensive to make. The costs have continued to come down, and the use of these as a source of electrical generation have vastly increased as a result. If we put these on this church, which it is our intention to do, we will start with funds from a gift and from the endowment, and we'll start small, but this can be incrementally installed and expanded over the years. It will cause a reduction in our utility expense, which is roughly $100,000 a year for this campus. And it will save thousands of dollars over many years. It's a gift we can give to the future generations in our church by reducing their burden of utility expense. It's a gift we can give ourselves and the world by reducing the greenhouse gases and the harmful pollutants that are being generated from traditional non-renewable energy sources. In the campaign, you can participate individually and be a part of this. I'm excited about it. I'm nervous to be speaking to you about it, but it's the culmination of something that I've wished for many years. I invite your enthusiastic participation in achieving these goals.
And I'm going to talk about the final leg in our campaign, and that's the rain. It seems that the roof on the Bradley building has been there for around 30 years. And since I've been involved in helping to maintain our physical plant, we have had to have it patched quite a few times. Now, how do we know it needs patching? When the ceiling tiles on the third floor of the Bradley building start showing water stains. Unfortunately, by that time, that means that the decking underneath the roof has gotten wet. And if you keep on getting wood wet over and over and over again, guess what happens? It doesn't last. So if you ask me how much is this going to cost to replace this roof, I can't give you an exact answer. I can tell you that we have a quote for taking off the old shingles, putting on the new, adding a ridge vent, and so that we can do away with the powered fans to suck air out and replace the eave vents. All of that's going to cost around $24,000. What it's going to cost to replace the bad decking, we won't know until we get the old roof off. So once again, this is something that is really not optional. This is something that has to be done to maintain the integrity of our building, and I hope that all of you will be more than happy to participate with us.